name is Kaylin. I also go by kaycreigh, and I am your coach of the LA Spice, the spiciest draft team there is. And welcome to week 7 of the WBE. This week we're going to be taking on Wolfe Glick and the Milwaukee Bewears. I've been like stress touching my chest, and so it's all red because pale people problems. Is that my intro? That's my intro. Okay, y'all. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you have not already for my inflamed décolleté. Oh no. And let's go ahead and get into the team builder. I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. Okay. Guys, I do want to say I'm not in the right headspace right now. Kirby has been sick. There are people yelling, playing D&D in my living room. I'm gonna try my best, but like, your girl is overwhelmed. But let's just look at the team. Let's hope that they can do what I cannot. Also, shout out to me realizing that Dark Mode Showdown was a thing. I did not know before. But okay, so Starmie, mother heckin' Starboy, with Life Orb, Analytic, Recover, Surf, Psyshock, and Thunderbolt. This boy, literally nothing on his team wants, like, he cannot switch into this thing. It does big damage pretty much no matter what. And those 3 coverage moves take care of basically the entire team. And Surf is pretty spammable, so if it's earlier in the game and he could switch into multiple things, Surf is a pretty good, just like mid-ground play. With 180 speed, the only mons who can outspeed are Torn T, and any Scarfed mons, obviously. Starmie, okay, so the 180 in speed, we're creeping Gengar, creeping us, creeping Gengar, creeping Garchomp. We're gonna move on. Up next, Helga, the Garchomp, is coming, and she has a really good matchup here as well. Starmie and Garchomp, because like, this man doesn't have any fairies. How are you not gonna draft any fairies? Anyways. But we are creeping Excadrill, creeping Adamant Mimikyu. But if he brings Mandibuzz, we set up a Sword Stance there because we are calced to live foul play after Sword Stance and poison damage, potentially. And yeah, okay. That's all I had to say. We're good. Oh, he's Dragonium Z. Fire off that Z move and do the most. Alright, Ninetales is Scarfed this week with Drought, obviously. Will-O-Wisp, just in case at some point. Like, obviously you don't want to Scarf yourself into Will-O-Wisp, but it could be a potential really good thing to neutralize some of his threats. We are helping to Scarf, or check Scarf Excadrill if that's what he's running. But we do have Energy Ball over Solar Beam just because in this matchup, if he thinks that I'm going to lock myself into Solar Beam and he switches into Gigalith, gets up Sand, and then we're just stuck in the 2-turn Solar Beam, like that's a bad time. So Energy Ball over that because we don't want any bad situations here. Yeah. Up next, we have Morticia, the Crobat, who is pretty much just coming to get rid of Toxic Spikes because, like, he's gonna bring Toxic Spikes because it sucks on my team. I'm recording! Sorry. But it is a nice defensive check to Torn T. And Gengar, obviously Super Fang is nice because you no matter what get that 50% damage. Yeah, Toxic, I don't, like, it wasn't really good in this matchup, so we didn't bring it. But, yeah. We're also, I'm trying to see I don't know what our speed is for. Everything. Oh, for Torn T. No matter what, unless he's scarfed, I guess we outspeed Torn T. Alright. Kerberos, Mega Houndoom is coming. He could be a late game win con, depending on what comes. And we can pivot into Weezing. We can pivot into Gengar. Because we're decently bulky. Like, you know, he can take some hits. Obviously, switching into a potential Will-O-Wisp from the Weezing with our before we Mega Evolve could be nice. Get the special attack boost there. But we are running Solar Beam because, you know, the same thing that could happen with Gigalith, so I'm going to be really apprehensive to click Solar Beam before Gigalith is gone. But, you know, we'll see. Also, we are calced to be able to deal with Duosion. I don't think it's coming, but, you know, you don't want to underestimate something and then get bodied by it. Because that's the tagline of my autobiography. And last but not least, Mimikyu is coming. Sorry, guys. 1, I love Mimikyu. 2, you know when you're doing something and, like, your day has just been so, like, wired that you're like, I can't be doing this right now. That's where I'm at with things. Okay. Anyways, so Mimikyu is pretty cool if it works. We are Assault Vest Mimikyu with Wood Hammer, Play Rough, Shadow Sneak, and Drain Punch. So Mimikyu is essentially just a hard check to Blastoise, Mega Blastoise, because even if he uses Aura Sphere, that only does 50% to us. Shout out to the Assault Vest, and we're gonna Wood Hammer him right in the freaking face. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah. So, we'll see. I mean, like, it's Wolf. It's Wolf, and I want to take a nap. I want a nap. Guys, if you relate to where I'm at right now mentally, just in the comment section down below, type, I want to take a nap in all caps for me. Because I just, you know, sometimes you want to know that you're not alone. But, I think that this seems like a really good, healthy place to go ahead and get into that battle. Okay. Excadrill, Torn T. I'm shocked! Mega Blastoise. Coughing, Gigalith, and Gengar are coming. And Gengar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, so I'm thinking I'm going to lead Garchomp. If he leads Torn T, which he likes to do, we are going to scout for potential Z Icy Wind or just regular Icy Wind. Go out into Ninetales. If not, Garchomp has a pretty good matchup here, but that is, that's the plan. That's the plan. Okay. Sorry if that is hitting the microphone. Anyways, okay. I dreamed a dream in time gone by. I'm literally going crazy right now. Guys, today has been a day. My internet was out all day until, like, an hour ago. Blastoids. Yeah, I don't stay in here. That's kind of an interesting choice. Okay. Alright. I'm thinking... So what we're gonna do... We might end up getting our disguise broken. But we are going to go hard Mimikyu, as that is what Mimikyu is here for. Assault Vest, Mimi. Because even if he uses, obviously he's going to break the disguise if he uses something this turn, but even if he uses Flash Cannon, that's still, what, 50% max? Icy Wind. Okay. So he slows us down, which is like, but, okay. So, Icy Wind on Blastoise. Icy Wind. We click the Wood Hammer here. He switches out. That's okay. What's Mouth Breather? Coughing? Or, yeah, wheezing? That's fine. We use Wood Hammer. We gonna take some recoil there and it's gonna do nothing. That's okay. So he's Black Sludge on the coughing. So now he knows that I'm Wood Hammer. Maybe shouldn't have revealed it so soon. But, let's see. Alright, so I'm going to switch in Crobat here. He might be going for, I should have gone, maybe I should have gone, if he does Will-O-Wisp. Toxic Spikes. No, okay. If he went Will-O-Wisp, then, the Doggo would have been the right choice. But, okay, Toxic Spikes. We're in with the Mon that we need to. So, I think that Super Fang is pretty free here. I mean, I obviously could just defog. Toxic Spikes are terrible against my team. I feel like I just defog. Yeah. Because on the switch, he switches into something I can't stay in on. We're going to go into Garchomp after this. We get rid of the spikes. So that's nice. And the evasiveness fell. That doesn't really matter. But, okay. So, going to go into Champer. Switch. And we can get rocks up here, depending on what he goes for, or we can set up. Let's see. Let's see. Stone Edge. Ah! Sandvale! Sandvale! Alright, and we just go for some rocks here. He stays in, which is interesting. HP Ice. Okay, let's look at this. Garchomp. Now the question here is, do I just go for Earthquake or do I fire off my Z move? If one KOs and the other one doesn't, because he could just easily switch into Torn T here if he suspects the Earthquake, 68 seconds. Okay, and Gigalith. Let's look in, I want to kind of look at that damage too. 50. Okay. So Earthquake doesn't KO. Z Outrage is doing approximately the same. And, I mean, a little less, obviously, but if that covers us if he does switch out. Like, if we're gonna die anyways, you know what I mean? Okay. So, Chomp, I may be letting this thing go down too soon. I was not expecting the HP Ice on the Gigalith. But, you know, on the bright side, well, one, we have the potential to dodge it because of Sandvale. Which we didn't. But we can get Starmie in for free right now. So that's unfortunate because Garchomp did really well against his team. But Starmie comes in and knocks something out. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Starmie in. Okay. Okay. So unfortunately, I would knock this thing out with Thunderbolt. But I think that Surf is a really nice just mid-ground play, especially if he switches out Analytic Boosted. That's gonna do a lot. Okay, he is gonna switch out into the Tornadus. Okay. And that does a pretty good chunk. That did a pretty good chunker. Okay. So we are calced to outspeed this thing unless it's scarfed. If it is scarfed, then he... What can he do? Tornadus. Therian. Okay. 50. Okay, so if he's not Z, then like we're doing damage. And we outspeed. If he is Z. I don't, guys, it's been a day. Okay, I think that I just click Surf again. Using your U-turn. A lot of damage. Maybe I should have clicked Recover. Maybe. But he has a really hard time switching into this thing. Like... Okay, so he did... That looked like... I think that tells me that he's scarfed, right? If he outsped us. That or he's just really... I mean, I guess he can naturally outspeed us. Not necessarily scarfed. Sending out something called Death Fodder. Which, like... is exactly what that is. Alright, so Gengar's down. Our Surf is... Okay. What can I switch into this thing? How much does Crobat take to a U-turn? Oh, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, and I need to save Starmie. So we're gonna switch into Crobat. So if he does go for the U-turn, then like... And knock off. That is fine. So we're gonna get Rocky Helmet damage. Okay, and we... outspeed Timid Max Speed Torn T with Crobat. This might be a really obvious switch for him into either Excadrill or Gigalith, something that does can take a Brave Bird, but I don't think that I can risk just clicking the super thing. You know what I mean? I think that I just need to click Brave Bird and take the knockout on this thing. Okay, if he left it in, which he didn't. Coughing comes in. Gonna take rocks damage. And that, I didn't do too much. I'm gonna roost. In case, like, I feel like he might Toxic Spikes here. Get us back up to full. Yeah. And then we can just... we can just defog again. What if he goes for Toxic Spikes again? He's staying in. So, like... does he go for it? He Will-O-Wisp. Oof. Okay, so... that might have been a nice switch. So I know this thing has... Willow... Toxic Spikes. Has he revealed anything else? I don't think so. We're gonna Super Fang. I just typed in coughing, trying to look up wheezing. Wheezing. Okay. So, how much does Brave Bird do when we're burnt? Like 23%, doesn't it? We're gonna Super Fang again. Because if he withdraws it next turn, like... how much do I do this thing burned? Do I have the potential? Do I have the potential to, I can still knock this thing out burned, I think. Famous last words? I'm just gonna go for the Brave Bird. And hopefully take the knockout on this thing. Please. Ah! That's gonna do nothing though. No! Okay, so this thing has Icy Wind, as we know. Look. Here's what I'm saying. This mother trucker is burned. He's burned. I just need Toxic Spikes to go away. I'm gonna defog. If he knocks us out, like, then we switch something in for free. Potentially Starmie. I don't know. I'd have to look at how much. How much does Icy Wind do? A lot, let me tell you. Okay, then he just goes for Aqua Jet, doesn't he? He just goes for Aqua Jet. I'm gonna click Super Fang either way. Alright. So, we're gonna come in with our Scarf Ninetails. Because unless he just switches out, like, we claim one. Let me look at this. Does he go down to Energy Ball? Tornadus T, Energy Ball. 14 to 17. That doesn't look like it would knock out. Hold on. How much time do I have? 60 seconds? Let me put this here. I know it's paused, guys. $40 seconds. Okay. There we go. And we're back. So, 14 to 17%. That does not look like the case that I will knock that out, considering that notch is 25%, right? It just sucks because, like, he probably switches out here and probably switches out into Gigalith to get rid of the sun. And how much does Gigalith... Gigalith was weakened. Like, how much does he actually take to a flamethrower? Literally nothing. Literally nothing. I just can't risk this thing living again. I really want to go for Energy Ball and predict. Oh, wait. $30 seconds left. Let's look at this thing again. Because we're in the sun. Does that maybe affect him? How much time do I have? 23 seconds? Okay. Worst case scenario. I'm clicking Energy Ball! Knockout, please! Yikes! I'm mad at myself! He's gonna come back in. I should've just... Ah! He was gonna let that thing go down. What do I switch into coughing? What does he try to do here? Get Toxic Spites up again? I'm gonna come in with Mega Houndoom. Because Crobat would have been our original switch in, because he's not gonna go for he's not gonna go for Will-O-Wisp here. And Toxic Spikes are just on the team now. So that sucks. But at least we're in the sun. So we are going to Mega Evolve. And let's look at Mega Houndoom. Okay. Kerberos in the sun is doing a lot. How many turns of sun do I have left? I have a few turns left. So, let's look at Wheezing. He could be HP ground. Let's look at... Okay, Sludge Bomb does 30%. We could get poisoned. That would suck. Will-O-Wisp doesn't really hurt us. He had Toxic Spikes. And Will-O-Wisp he can't use. Let's look at Hidden Power Ground. 28%. I'm going to Nasty Plot. I had a second there where I thought I didn't Mega. I really was like, did it grow Mega? Okay. Mega Houndoom to Gigalith. $50 after a Nasty Plot. I just clicked Dark Pulse here. That should knock this thing out. Okay, Cropping goes down. Toxic Spikes are on the field forever, so that sucks. He wanted to keep Gigalith for Sand. Okay. So he probably goes for the Rock move here, right? And I guarantee you that he's, whatever, the Sand situation. The one that makes him faster. He's either Scarf Sand Force, or he's Sand Rush. Okay, let's look at Excadrill. Oh, this just does so much. It doubles his speed, doesn't it? Like, there's no world in which I outspeed him. But what if he sets up? Okay. What can I do? I can just switch out into... This is such a bad situation. I need Mimikyu for Blastoise. I need Starmie because it's good. I could go out into Ninetales, get Sun Up. It will just get bopped. But then... I'm switching in Ninetales. We're poisoned. Okay, so we substitute Leftovers. I wish I still had Crobat with Infiltrator. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp. I'm gonna burn this thing. Oh, it doesn't go through. That was so dumb. For some reason, I thought that burn went through sub, because we were talking about the other day how... Oh, that was so dumb. I could have broken that sub. Oh, no. Oh, no. How much does he do to Starmie? Earthquake does a lot. Mimikyu's disguise is already broken. We're gonna go into Starmie. And just surf to break the sub. Because that's important. Wow, we got a crit! Is this just gonna keep happening? I think we just have to keep trying to break this sub until it eventually does. And it sticks. Because he has to... I mean, I can recover, I guess. Oh, is he? Is he Mold Breaker for Mimikyu instead of the sand things? Did I just completely... Maybe he bluffed. Maybe he bluffed that. And he's not a super fast boy. Alright, we're in some trouble here. Guys. We're in trouble. I can't believe I clicked Will-O-Wisp. I'm mad at myself. Recover nothing. Oh wait, we do recover things. Okay, on the bright side though, he's not behind a sub. So we can come out with Houndoom like we're out here. Alright, come on. Last time Wolf 4-0'd me. At least make it not a 4-0. Make it not a 4-0, Kaylin. Let's see. I knock out? Question mark? No. I could potentially not knock out with Dark Pulse. And that would just be, that would suck. Like, I can't. I was gonna just go for Dark Pulse and maybe should have. He's gonna go for Aqua Jet more than likely. Yeah, this might be GG. Oh, he doesn't go for Aura Sphere. Okay. It was a 4-0 again. I don't know. That crit probably. Did that matter? Did that matter? I mean, it'd just be... It would just be another one for the record books. Okay, Aura Sphere, even if it didn't crit. Actually, we could have lived that. We had the potential to live that. 89 to 105. I mean, after Poison, we probably didn't. Alright, well, GG. I was really hoping to be able to do better than last time. To be able to, like, see improvement. Probably just, like, wasn't in the right headspace before this battle. As you guys might notice. I don't know. I feel a little off. But, GG's to Wolf. I mean, like, really well played. Thank you so much for playing me. Go check out his side of the battle. And, yeah. I do want to take a second to give a thank you to my patrons of the month. Huge thank you to Billy. You are amazing. And, yeah. Tune in next time for more shenanigans.